Big Ten, worst idea ever. Let's see. Ridiculous push to expand the college football playoff to 24 teams and destroy college football was displayed again today with an example bracket featuring last year's rankings. Go ahead. Can you blow the bracket up? Hold on, wait. I got you.
Blow up the bracket at least. Okay.
Basically, kind of the bigger points here is 8-4 Iowa would have been in the bracket if it was 24 teams, and for instance, they lost to every ranked team that they played.
So basically, they want to do
everybody doesn't get in the fucking playoffs in the NFL,
but
it's not how it works. But everybody doesn't get in.
But
that's not how it works.
But that's not.
It's the playoffs for everybody. Everybody's not supposed to get in.
But
that's not even sports though. Like in sports, that's how it is. Like everybody don't get in sports.
They're giving out participation trophies in the playoffs now.
But
you get rid of the. Go ahead.
But the only caveat for me, okay, and we see it in college sports because it is so many teams. Basketball, how big is the tournament?
64 teams.
68 teams.
Okay. King.
Go ahead.
Football. We got 130-some teams, FBS. We added 2 this year.
Is it 138?
Yeah. It's like 136, 138. We at 138 right now. Right. Okay, it's 25 ranked teams. We could stop the damn rankings at 12 if that's what we're gonna do. You feel what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Fine.
So the ranked teams,
that's fine.
I can understand this. We taking the ranked teams and we putting them in there and they're going,
You can really stop the rankings at 10. Why have rankings outside the top 10?
But that don't make sense. Well, I get what you're saying because 2 at larges, but
2 at larges. Yeah.
I'm not mad at this, but I understand it's hard to do.
Yeah, and like you can't really compare it to basketball either. Though.
No, I'm not talking about
as far as like ratio.
I'm talking about the format
for the teams.
Because he did say this past year during college football playoff. He did say
24 would
do like
make
basketball.
Sense. So you could just take our rankings.
He's been saying this.
Just take our rankings that we already have and make up a bracket.
And then like you already said too, though.
That's a hard thing to do.
But if you do this, didn't you say before, if you do this right here, you'll take away the conference games though, right?
I would take
some games you would take away.
In my opinion, it would take away the conference championship because we don't need to decide because that was for, okay, but we got a ranking of 25 teams, but that was for the top 10 teams.
Right.
Top 10.
Right.
To see who gets in. Right. But now everybody gets in. So boom. All right, well shit, end of the season, you rank here, and then you get in your bracket wherever your ranking puts you type shit. So it would be kind of tough to do because it's a lot of games during the season. It would just be adding more games for the team. But
I don't like it.
But that's kind of what they do for the NFL. Shit. It's 20-something games.
Everybody can't get in the playoffs. It's not what it's made for.
I get it. But shit, in the NFL,
it's not getting in, King. Just 24.
In the NFL, it's a ratio of the teams.
Uh-huh.
So shit, it's 32 teams. How many teams get in the playoffs?
7 now.
There we go. Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
It's 6, 7 now.
It's a ratio of the teams that...
Yeah, 7 on each side. 7 in each conference.
So,
that's what I meant.
14 out of the
7 each conference,
14 out of the 32. So it's a ratio of the teams that's got to go into the playoffs.
But even still, that's not going to be enough. Even 24 is not going to be the same ratio. Because, I mean, it's a lot. It's 100, like...
No, I'm saying it's just going to be a better ratio for 138 teams. Instead of 12 teams, you got double that.
I just feel like there's not 24 teams good enough to be in the fucking playoffs. There's not, I mean, that.
Well, so
there's not 24 teams that good to be in the playoffs.
My only argument against that would be, why the fuck are we ranking all of these teams if that don't matter?
Stop it at 10.
That's my argument to it.
Stop it at 10.
Yeah.
It don't make sense. Why are we ranking 25 teams if only 12 teams get in?
I agree. Yeah, stop it at 10 then. I got no problem with that.
So, but... Because it's going to be, for whatever reason, it's going to be 25 ranked teams.
And it's still going to be teams that feel like they got left. No matter how you make it, you can make it 40 teams.
So
it's still going to be teams that feel like they got left out and whine and cry about it. But that's to me, and that's what making it. The more teams you put in.
It makes sense with 24 out of 130 something. Because not everybody gets in. But if we're going to acknowledge these teams, put them in the fucking playoffs. That's what they do with basketball. If we acknowledge these teams,
now you go match up. But now you do that. Now you go match up some of these sorry ass, whack ass, low ranked teams.
But
with these powerhouses.
What determines bowl games? Is it records or is it ranking? After you out of your top 12,
it's
Is it record or is it ranking?
For the higher bowl games, it's
gonna be ranking.
For bowl games,
so that's the reason why you need to have the 25 those. Because you need those at least for those bowl games.
But that's what I said. You could do away with the conference games and then make your big bowl games, the biggest bowl games you got, put them into this playoff format. And it could be some bigger ones for the people on the outside. But if we're going to rank 25, bro, it don't make no sense for half of the motherfuckers to not even be. If we got 138 teams playing for this shit, these are teams we're going to recognize, well, shit, these need to be the teams that we need to see play.
Hold on, Faye. So Faye just highlighted this last. A 2014 playoff absolutely murders the high implication matchups and allows teams just to lose and lose and lose without a problem.
And
for example,
low ranking.
The bracket features 8-4 Iowa last year. They lost to every ranked team they played. Their best win was against a 75 Minnesota team. So they're going to go in the playoffs, ranked 24, and get smacked by whoever it is they play.
But at the same time, we watching NFL playoffs and see teams go out there and get smacked as well. So it's like, that just happens in sports. You know what I'm saying? The matchups is not always going to be equal.
Facts, but it's not.
Matchups is not always going to be equal.
But the NFL is not like a 3 versus a 24. That's what I'm saying. It's not. It's not a 7. I get
what you're saying. They could, try to make the matchups a little bit closer if you want. But at the end of the day, it's got to be 11 motherfuckers play on the field. It don't matter if it's the 6th ranked best team or the 8th ranked best team that get into the playoffs and play the 1 seed. It happened like that.
I got a question now. So let's say they do go to 24 stuff, right?
Okay, go ahead.
Now these top seeded teams, how many bye weeks do they get? They're going to sit out the same amount of weeks that they're sitting out now, even though it's less teams? Because you're not going to play whoever's ranked. Let's say if you go to 24, the top, what?
You just missed one round.
Probably have to be two.
No, you just missed one round.
So the top, it looks like the top 8 seeds would have a first round bye.
You just missed one week.
The top 8 would have first round bye?
There's nothing changed from that. You missed 1 week.
Yeah, that's the same.
Yeah.
But then again,
King, I get what you're saying, but it's a lot more teams and it's a lot more.
That's not going to be that many teams good enough to be doing it. It's going to be a lot of bad ball. There's going to be so much bad ball doing that.
You could say that, but then...
It is. You know that. Come on, JC. You know that, bro.
You could say that, but at the same time, bro, college as a collective, yes, there are the powerhouse teams, but in this era, bro, this shit could make sense.
There's a lot more parity.
This shit could make sense. In this era, yes, now we still kind of... It's still remnants of the old shit.
Yeah.
But we've seen it, some of these other smaller schools emerging and getting new coaches,
Indiana, bro.
and getting whole new staffs from other teams that was
Indiana prime example.
Shit, Virginia Tech, they got the whole Penn State
staff,
Penn State roster, the damn coach, the team, the players. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna make a difference.
Situations like that. Auburn, y'all got a bunch of the
South Florida
USF kids and so it's
it's gonna make a difference.
The parity's growing.
It might right now. It might not be. The best thing because it's still a little lopsided. But
I feel like the goal is, to your point, in a few years, on the base how the NIL is working and what it looks like right now, it's going to be more open.
The tournament is going to be more like basketball.
Yeah, it's going to be wide open.
The big teams are going to be favored.
That's what you want.
The big teams are going to be favored, but they can lose at any fucking time.
Yeah.
And that's what we watch. That's why we watch the damn sport.
Facts.
Yeah,
motherfuckers. Just because you got,
that's the reason why folks hate the SEC. You know that, right?
Just because you got high rank, you shouldn't. You shouldn't just get a.
But you know what that is.
You shouldn't just you're not just gonna win because you got the best rank.
Yeah,
you know, it's like
right.
You gotta show up.
I see you.
You still got to play the game.
You gotta show up now.
You still got to play the game.
Hell yeah.
I think it's too many, but I feel you.
I feel you.
I get
but it's
I get what they're trying to do.
Yeah.